Hello everybody, I'm HAYLEE, with Cheer Nation. First of all, I want to apologize to everybody, and I want to let y'all know that I have literally done every single thing in my power to make this event, go and happen. And I know it's hard to believe, and it's crazy, and 50 billion things have gone wrong, but y'all need to know something. Cheer Nation is so much more than just a business or money to me. It's something that my dad started when I was little, and ever since he passed away, I've done everything I can possibly do to make it work. And I don't know, I know a lot of you have been customers of ours for years, and if you have been a customer of ours for years, like I know you have, Allison, and Lamont, you have too, you know well that this never has happened before. Has it, Lamont? Has it? Has it? This isn't how I run things. It's not how Cheer Nation does things. There have been so many things that have occurred that are literally out of my control, and there's nothing I can do about it. I haven't even been to sleep. I've checked into my hotel room, we've gotten the key, but I haven't even been up to it. I've been awake for 3 days trying to make sure that all this happened, because I didn't want to let down the teams, the parents, and the coaches that have stuck by us, that have stood behind us, and that have been, loyal to us. I wanted to do everything that I could to make sure that y'all still had an event to compete at this weekend. I understand why you would be frustrated, why you would be mad. I understand that you're catching heat from every one of your parents. And I was going to say I can't imagine, but I can, because I'm dealing with the same exact thing on my end, but from the other side. I'm not trying to make excuses. Like I said, I know this sucks. There's no other way to put it. Miss Marsh is a local gym owner here in Atlanta with Platinum All-Stars. Do you want to kind of explain about the
the situation with the mats? You guys were already told by the MC. So what we're going to do is, and we need help. I'm going to be quite honest with you. I'm just trying to help her out because the money is already spent. We got to do something for the babies. I'm going to just donate the mats, but we need physical help to get the mats from the gym. And so what's going to happen is we're just going to get the mats for now.
Her gym is closed, by the way. Her gym is not
and then we're going to try to dismantle the spring floor later.
Later, not today.
To try to give them a spring floor for tomorrow, because there's no way they're going to be able to do it.
But this is the option. Listen, okay, I understand, Pamela, listen. This is the option. You have an option, okay? Your team is actually going to kind of work out in a benefit in a cool way. I would feel like if I was a coach. Your team can go today on the regular mats and mark their tumbling, okay? And then they can go tomorrow 2 times with the spring floor, or they can go today on the regular mat and tomorrow once on the spring floor. They can shoot that middle piece right there that comes down to a V. Is coming out. It can come out. Now, you know because you were here super early this morning, both sides of the ceiling is another out of my control. This side of the ceiling just started coming down. This side of the ceiling had 7 buckets under it with water just pouring down, and it wasn't even raining outside. So we sat there and waited for the engineer to fix that. So, like I said, none of this is y'all's problem, y'all's fault, but I want you to know, what's happening. That is what's happening. I don't know if I have done something terrible to somebody and deserve this horrible week from hell, but I don't know. And first of all, GICC, I've had dates at GICC for a year. And after this event next week, I have a whole packet that I put together with emails from them with a proposal and a contract. Also with Daryl Lyons from Georgia State with an exact email. We are so excited to host your event this weekend. Here attached is the information that I need you to sign and get back to me as soon as possible. An hour later, I was in my car driving there with cash and signed forms, and kept calling and calling and calling, and then I get a call from his supervisor stating he failed to let him know that we were going to use their facility at 5:30 that night. So then I'm like, great. So then I just, instead of breaking down and freaking out, I went into overdrive and said, okay, well, you know what, I'm not going to give up, I'm not going to back down. All these people have been practicing and preparing and have paid and are expecting to attend an event this weekend. I'm going to figure it out. So that's what I did. And I did the best that I could. I called every single place in Atlanta, the Aquarium, the Fox, the World Congress Center, Elite, anywhere you can imagine. So Bottom line is that we're all in Atlanta. You all plan on doing an event this weekend. Everyone scheduled this out on their calendars. We're all here. The kids are here. They're dressed. We can have, what do you say, Matt's, the regular competition floor in there.
We
I'm
can
gonna say
leave
within an
now,
hour.
but
Are you ready to do
check with Chisholm.
I think you're an amazing person for running her out. But you really think that our parents should still pay $25 to get in? I mean, that's absurd to me. Like, what you're asking is absurd.
The only reason, let me be honest with you about that. I honestly, I
don't
wish
care if you spent the money.
Right, I wish I could let all the parents come in for free. I do, I really do.
Can we get money back?
Hold on a second. I do cheerleading all by myself, okay? I have no staff, I have no
I
like
don't
back.
care about that, but
I don't know. But
you've got to provide what
an
the
event.
parents have paid for.
Correct, and I understand that, which is why
And I don't care that you spent all the money, but to ask them to pay to get in when we have to go pick up Matt from her gym is absurd. Like, you have completely,
you do not, and you do not have to do that. You do not.
But somebody else has to.
You're telling, she needs help to go get this stuff.
She's saying in order, we have guys that can, we have a group of like 10 to 15 guys that can do it. She's saying it can be done a lot quicker with the spring floors if everyone pitches in for the kids, is all she's saying.
I
But you
understand
do
it's
not
for the kids, but you're completely missing